Alright guys, hello and welcome back to The Long Dark, and wow, it is dark in here. At the time I'm recording this, I actually am dealing with some winter conditions. It decided to snow here yesterday for some godforsaken reason. And then of course it partially melted, and now this morning it's just all ice. Because of course it is, why wouldn't it be? See if I have any skill books I can read. Oh yeah, we got a few. Alright, we have daylight, yes. Still a little over encumbered, but not just terribly so, I don't think. Doing okay here, yeah. I think a lot of that's just skill books. And the hides, of course. Okay. So I think today... Well, I say that. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go out to the hunting lodge. No, not in the blizzard, we're not. So let's, let me just... Where did that book go? Is this it? Yeah. Drop that. We'll just go ahead and read what we can. There we go. It still sounds pretty gnarly out there. I think we may just spend today reading skill books. Let's get something to eat here. How low is my thirst? Oh yeah. Remember, your thirst can never go below 0. There we go. I keep looking over and thinking one of my cats is sitting on the floor next to me, but it's just something I have hanging off one of the dining room chairs, so... It keeps startling me, and I'm like, is that one of the cats? What are they doing? No, it's just an inanimate object. I'm just not really good at differentiating things, apparently. Alright. Oh, well, now it stopped. That's nice. And we finished that. Lovely. No skill boost yet? That's fine. Let's see here. Yeah, it just looks like there's a lot going on. Okay. So it looks like I have 3 skill books remaining, because that one's no longer a skill book. It's been used up. That is nice. Oh, it's an aurora tonight, too. Very nice. Is it daylight already? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Sweet. Doesn't sound just terribly cold outside, so we will make that work. Ooh, if I can figure out which direction I'm supposed to be facing. Here we go. Alright. Let's go do some scavenging. There we go. Now really, if you're just coming and hitting the highlights of these regions, there's only a couple of spots you want to hit in Broken Railroad. One of them is the maintenance shed. And the other one is the hunting lodge, which is up on the cliffs up there. I'm trying to see if it's visible. I think you might just be able to see the roof of it up there, but not 100% sure. And this region is very small, so if you get caught by predators, it's kind of tricky to get away from them. You don't really have much room to run. There are some ropes you can climb, or, well, there's places to put ropes for climbing. Let me see real quick. Okay, I do have both deerskin items. That is good. Since I already have both deerskin items, I'm not going to bother with skinning that deer over there. Straight across the bank. No sense in that. I've already got both deerskin items. I don't really need anything right now. So we'll hit that hunting blind real quick, because it's not really all that far off. As you can see, there's wolves there. There's also a bear spawn down that way, so you can get a bear right over here. we're gonna go hit this hunting blind, and then we're gonna take that bridge there and head up that way, and it'll take us up towards the hunting lodge. If I can ever stop walking into the wind, that is. Ooh, excuse me. Some of y'all may notice, oh, you sound a little bit less peppy than usual. Yeah, that's because the road is covered in ice, so I can't get my caffeine. I'm still waiting to see if we're even going to be able to come to work today. It is supposed to get above freezing today, but I don't know if it's going to stay that way, if it's going to freeze again overnight. I may see if I can just call out of work. Just be like, hey, oh, there's nothing here. Amazing. Lovely. There is a cave there, but there's not really anything to worry with there. But yeah, I don't even know if work was closed. They were open for lunch yesterday. No, day before yesterday. They were open for lunch, and then they closed. And they were closed entirely yesterday. And, I know some folks that are from more northern climates are probably going, oh, you only got like 3 or 4 inches of snow. That's not that bad. Well, it is bad when folks around here do not know how to drive in it. We do not have snowplows or road salting trucks or what have you. Sir, can you not? I'm trying to talk here. But we aren't equipped for the snow because most of the time we go years and years and years and don't see snow. I've only seen snow about four or 5 times in my entire life. And I'm almost 20. I'll be 26 next month. Next month? Hold on. Wait a minute. What fucking day is it? This month. This month. I'll be 26 this month. Am I already 26? Oh my god. Okay, let's just settle it down to the... Yeah, I'm 26 this year. And I've only seen snow like 4 or 5 times in my entire life. And that is, for a lot of people who live in snowy areas, that's like, whoa, really? Yeah, it doesn't snow here. And so nobody knows how to handle it when it does. And it's because of that lack of snow-based infrastructure that we shut our schools down and shut our businesses down, because we just don't have the equipment. There's no sense keeping it. It doesn't make sense to. Why would we keep a snowplow if we're only going to use it once in a blue moon? There's no sense in that. It's not cost efficient. You still got to maintain those things. It's not like having an ice scraper in your trunk. Ice scraper, it's a piece of equipment that you buy once, and you might replace it every now and then. But generally speaking, you buy it once and you don't have to do anything to maintain it. You just own it now. I have an ice scraper. And it's good to have. Because an ice scraper doesn't require you to maintain it. But a snowplow? You gotta change the oil on that and put gas on it. You still gotta drive it around periodically so something about a vehicle sits still for too long, they malfunction or something. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. I can take care of my own vehicle's basic maintenance. That is about it. But anyway, the point is the roads are cold and frozen. And I do mean frozen. I walked outside to test it and almost fell on my ass. Because, where the snow has started to melt, or where it had started to melt yesterday, it's now ice. And I almost didn't see a patch, and I was like, oh, shit. Almost died. Y'all almost didn't get a continuation of this video series, because I almost died in actual snow. So up here, also, lots of wolves. This is also a prime spot for a moose spawn. Whoa. Okay, that's just him, okay. Now, remember what I said about giving those guys a wide berth when they have an animal. And them rabbits are... I'd just rather not take any chances, you know? Now, sometimes over here... Oh, yeah! Here we go. Here we go. Sometimes over here you will get a dead hunter as well as the deer. There's no hunter this time, but we still got the bow and arrows out of it. I'm just gonna keep this up just in case I need it. You never know. You might come over a hill and run into a wolf you didn't see before. Part of me kind of wants to intentionally get into a wolf struggle just to show y'all, but I don't think I have enough first aid equipment for that to be a wise idea. Okay, so here's the hunting lodge. If you look right over here, there is actually a climbing rock there, but there's not a rope on it. You have to go find a rope. There might be one inside, but there might not be. Although, honestly, even if there was, it's not going to help us because we are over-encumbered by quite a bit, so not really any sense even bothering with it. Hey, I'll take some matches. Why not? Okay. There's occasionally stuff in this shed back here. Not too much, just a little bit here and there. Doesn't look like there's much of anything here this time. That's okay. And I don't see anything much of anywhere else, so let's go inside. There's a front entrance on the other side, and there's also a back entrance, so let's see what we got going on in here. Candy bar. Grape sodas, crackers. I don't think I need that can opener right now. Accelerate? Yeah, I'll take it. Ooh, another skill book. Yes. I don't think I need that cooking. You know what? Actually, let me take that and I'll bring it back with me to the maintenance shed. Sometimes you'll run into rifles on this rack. There's not one this time, but sometimes they exist. My brain is like, there should be a table here. Oh, the table's over there. Peanut butter, yes. Give me that. Revolver cartridges, yes please. Cooked rabbit, how bad is it? Eee, that's cooked and it's molten. No thank you. I'm not even gonna jack with that. I am not trying to get no food poisoning. Climbing socks, yes. There's an upstairs and there's a downstairs. Just looking. No thanks. Okay. Let's do the upstairs first. Ooh, we're actually carrying too much fuel to run. But we can do some snacking, lighten the load a little bit. I love how this character just like eats peanut butter straight out of the jar, because, you know, I do that in real life sometimes. Sometimes you just want some peanut butter, you know? I can break this down. Doesn't reduce the weight by much, but every little bit helps. I'm actually carrying 2 bows. I'm willing to carry those 2 bows, though. I should have left these hides behind, honestly. And the reason I'm willing to carry 2 bows is I'm willing to bring one back to another location so I can find it easier. And that is because bows cannot be repaired. You can repair firearms, you can clean your firearms, you can improve them a little bit. You cannot repair a bow. All you can do is use it until it breaks and then make another one. So if there's one already existing, it's in my best interest to hang on to it. Even if all I do is deposit it somewhere else. Let's see here. Nope. Okay. Don't need those. Is there anything going on in here? No, there's not. Nothing at all? Nope. Okay. The Discord be blowing up again, that's okay. I actually just started up a new server. I was part of one, and I didn't really feel like I belonged there. It's a lot of big names for the fandom. And ooh, Mucklex. Hello, beautiful. I will take those so that I may bring them with me elsewhere. But I didn't really feel welcome in that server. So I don't know if I did something, but nobody told me anything, so I was like, you know what? I don't deserve to have my feelings hurt like this. So I decided I was just gonna make my own server. I'm still part of the other one just because there's a lot of people in it and they have good content occasionally, but I just lurk. I don't say anything anymore. But yeah, I made a new one, and there's this other character in the fandom he's either overlooked or mischaracterized all the time. Oh, he's a precious little sentimental. No, the fuck he is not. That man. It's a good thing you didn't kill him because you surely would have been blasted. So we made a server. It's just called Oops All Papyrus, and that's all we talk about basically. So. Look, you got your Rabid Sands fangirls and you got your Rabid Papyrus fangirls, and if I had to choose, I'd take the latter. That's just me, though. That is a revolver. Oh, does it have ammo in it? It does not. That is okay. I don't need that. But anyway, yeah, we just started the server, so there's not a lot going on right this second, but it seems like people appreciate the fact that it exists, so that's nice. Ooh, 5 more rounds? Hell yeah. I'll take it. Eh. Let's see what else we got going on here. I should probably take that. Do I already have a whetstone on my person? I have 2 whetstones on my person. Okay, cool. I'm actually kind of surprised. We're not finding nearly as much goodies as I thought we would here. Because normally there's a fair bit more than this. But, wow, there's not even a climbing rope here. Amazing. Like, nothing going on. Alright. Cool, fine then, I guess. I will go ahead and take these. And that is because we're gonna need to start fires once we get back down to the shed. We are going to make our arrowheads, finally. Because there's a forge here. There was a forge in Forlorn Muskeg, too, but... it's very outdoor, very exposed to cold and predators and whatnot, so... probably safer to just not. It is going to be kind of slow going because of the wind and because of carrying so much, but we will make it work. Maybe. Hopefully. Conveniently. I see you over there. Oh, so something else that needs to be addressed for this game. You have to be very careful, because if you are playing outside of a custom mode or outside of Pilgrim mode, the other thing that you have to worry with is intestinal parasites. Ooh. I don't think he's coming after me, but... no, he's after that rabbit there. Keep a close eye on him. But anyway, predator meat contains intestinal parasites. Okay, you're in. That's fine. So in other words, if you kill a bear and you try to eat the bear meat, you, yeah. You can get intestinal parasites, and they are nasty to try and deal with. Really bad. Ooh, excuse me. Why is there cat hair on my glass? You know what? Why am I asking why there's cat hair on anything in my house? I have cats. Of course there's cat hair on it. Why am I still surprised? How... Don't get me wrong, I love my cats. I love them dearly. They're my babies. But my god, they're here. And before any of you suggest it, no, I am not shaving them. We have 2 short hairs that shouldn't need to be shaved in the first place, and the long hair just... she's a marshmallow. We keep her brushed and she looks very cute, and I don't want to... no. It used to be a vet tech. I know what a cat looks like when you shave it, and then... no. It's always such a long walk in here. But that's just part of the game. Here. It can be a little tricky to locate where you need to go here, but it's just because all the trees look the same. Am I dumb? I might just be dumb. That's always a possibility. Always and forever. Yeah, it should just be over this hill, right? Oh, God. That's closer than I expected. He was right there, wasn't he? Oof. Now, back to that frozen lake. If you go that way, and then back towards the hunting lodge a ways, there is a ravine you can climb down into. We don't have a climbing rope, and it's also a really long way down, and you have to cart everything back up, so we're not going to do that. But, it does exist. For now, we're just going to worry about setting down some of the stuff we don't need just right this second. And then we're going to go make some arrowheads. Sir, can I talk for 5 minutes? Okay. So, first things first, set aside everything that we don't want to carry with us permanently. That's not also related to fire starting. Pick those up so I can put them in the lockers. Okay. I don't think that can sit there. And then the mucklucks, of course. Sometimes it's nice to have backup items. So, like, if my deer skins break, I'll need a backup item. And if I don't have deer hides on hand, that backup item may be the mucklucks, for example. We'll hang on to the food for now. I do want to put one of these away. Put one of those away. One of these. And I think the rest of it pretty much ends up with me. I'm still over-encumbered by quite a bit. Oh, right, the skill books. You know what, actually, I'm gonna use those to start the fire with. I've already brought some over here, which is nice. So here's the deal with forging things. Let me sort this out a little bit here, hang on. It's gonna look painful for a moment, hang on. Oh, I thought there was a third piece of coal in there. Whoops. Okay. Get all that out of the way. So let's drop those. Let's drop these. Oh, I can drop it in between, can't I? Haha. I'll hang on to that one. And then I still have some coal. Alright, cool. Sweet. So it's yelling at me. There's a furnace and there's a forge. The furnace is the part you actually put the fire in. The forge is the part you use to actually make stuff. And you can put a cooking pot on top. So, the furnace... Actually, let's look. I need to have this up to 270 degrees Fahrenheit in here. So first things first, let's get a fire started. I want to make sure that I use a skill book that is already used up. So the Small Arms Handbook is usable. There we go. Tinder plug, fire striker, and I will use an accelerant this go round. And let's add this fire log. That's quite a bit. Now, I have to keep an eye on the temperature as well. You start putting coal in. Seems like it's increasing slower than I would expect. Maybe they changed that in an update. Because normally it, like, shoots up. I don't know. It's very odd that it's going that slowly. I am going to do something a little weird. I'm going to take an hour and read this one. Just 1 hour. And let's see what the temperature's at now. Only 45, what the heck? It's trying. I may need some more regular fuel here. Hang on. That is really strange. I don't know why it's taking so long to come to the correct temperature. That is very odd. That is really weird. I bet they alter the values. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you remember when I said there's no reloading out of trouble in this game? If you catch it quick enough, sometimes you can fix it. I finally got it up to temperature, and it had like almost 9 hours worth of fuel, and then I realized I don't have the heavy hammer. You have to have a heavy hammer to make stuff in the forge. So, now this becomes a question of what the hell do I do now? I think the best option at this point is gonna be to drop everything that I don't need. I know you already saw this in the other clip, bear with me, I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm so done. Are all of those still skill books? Yes, they are. Okay, cool. Now, let's put all this away that I don't need to take with me. Those can go away. Those can go away. All of these can be gone. Stale stuff I'll leave behind. One of those can stay here. One of those can stay here. One of these can stay here. I feel like there was something else. Maybe I'm tripping though. I might be tripping. Okay. This is gonna be excruciating, and I am so sorry about this. But we're gonna have to make a trip to the Spence family homestead after all. And we're gonna have to do it really slowly, because I need this coal. Firewood I can drop, but the coal I need. So let me just pick all this up and figure it out. Sort out the words are not doing the thing for me. Okay. All this firewood. The coal stays with me, but the firewood needs to come. Yes, coal, no firewood. Okay. So I actually still have some sprint juice left. So if that is the case, I'm gonna pick up some of this. Can I have the fur piece, please? There. I am now out of sprint juice. Show me also... There it is, okay. So I'm gonna drop everything, except those two. There, so definitely drop these. And definitely drop these. Do I have sprint juice? I do not. Can I take the fire log with me and still have sprint juice? I cannot. What if I take just the fir limb and take it with me? Can I have sprint juice now? No! I am not allowed to have sprint juice, apparently. Okay, cool. We will, make it work. On the road again, I suppose. For sure there's not a heavy hammer? No, we searched this pretty thoroughly last time. Okay. I really hope we find a heavy hammer. The whole reason I came out here was to make stuff at a forge. Okay. Off we go. Again. I know it's passive and they're not supposed to attack, but sometimes if they get cornered, they might. And if I can catch them in time... Whoa! Remember, the AI works very simply. If the wolf touches you, it initiates a struggle. The context of that contact is not relevant. So... he's off doing his thing. There's another one up here. Please run the other direction. Run to the right, please. Really don't want to chase you all the way back down the way. Yes, thank you. Please run to the right. That might work? No! Don't you do it! No! Dang it, wolf. You're killing me here. Fine. I guess I'll just chase you until you go back the other way. Maybe? Can he get around that way? The heck? I have to admit, it's a new one for me, but it would not surprise me if he could get around this wreck that way. Okay, oh, come on. You're really gonna make me walk all the way around this dadgum train car? Really? Okay, fine then. So rude. I could have fit through there. Okay. Really considering grabbing a pair of slippers, because my feet in real life are actually very cold right now. Oh, hi, music. Hello. Welcome to the party. Is this the part where I have to go off to the... Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Ah! I am caught. I ever get stranded on a frozen wasteland like this, I better also have dramatic ass string music. I need it in my life. You know, screw that. I need it now. Just me sitting on the couch, dramatic sad strings. Yes, just like that. It's me. Sitting on the couch. Howling because I got to the end of a fic I was really enjoying. I feel you're painful. No, but I did actually experience grief with regard to finishing something. I wrote this big, long, like, 60-plus chapter fic, and when I was finally finished with it, I was, like, so depressed about it. It's like, I had spent all this time. There was, like, a 3-month period where all I did was, like, if I wasn't working, all I did was sit at the table on my computer and type this story. But, as all things do, it finally had to come to an end, and I was so sad. I'm still kind of sad, because oh no. But... Oh, ow! Oh, okay, it was just my wrist. I thought I had been attacked by a wolf. I was... oh god. But the good thing about fanfiction, I don't have to wait for a publisher to get this out. I just post it on the interwebs. I don't have to necessarily stop writing those characters. I can continue writing them in another fic or in some one-shots. It's super good. I can do whatever I want. That's the beauty of fanfiction. Nobody can tell you no. Well, that's not how it actually happened. It's a work of fanfiction. Who the hell cares? I know that's not how it works. I know canonically his teeth are, you know, incisors and he doesn't have canines, but I'm still gonna ride him with canines, damn it. Fang Papyrus is good. I don't care what anybody says. I have opinions, and I'm allowed to sell them. No, not sell them. Jesus Christ, no. Say, oh my god. Maybe I should stop talking. I don't have enough caffeine in my system for this. Okay, we are back in the Forlorn Muskeg now, which means we have thin ice to contend with. I'd say we got this, but frankly, I only have so much sprint juice in the tank here. And it's like a heckin' windy boy. Doesn't look like the character's worried about it though. Their temperature rating is just like, ah, I do not fear your puny wind. Okay, so this is where we need to be cautious though, because thin ice. There is a path you can take through here, but you have to be very cautious about it. And I like having sprint juice available because if you do manage to step on a spot with thin ice, if it's a narrow enough spot, like if it's just like a couple of steps worth, you can sometimes sprint right off of it and make it work. That and I get really nervous and I'm just like, and just like run across really quickly. Which is honestly probably detrimental, but is this blizzard it looks like it's developing blizzard conditions. That is not good. Well, we're gonna do what we can here. Oh, there's a bear out there. See him straight ahead. Down there on the tracks. We'll see how it works. See how this goes. Hopefully it's just wind, but it's looking like it's trying to blizzard out here. So this little stretch right here does have some thin ice, so you have to be really careful. If it's got snow on it, it is safe to traverse. So as long as you're just really cautious here, so like that little bit shouldn't cause you any issues. The ice does not immediately break when you step on it. You'll get like a warning on the screen and ice cracking noises. And if you stay there too long, it'll break. So if you're not sure where the thin ice is, first of all, staying off of it is a good option. I would rather sprain an ankle on this than get hypothermia because I fell through the ice. The sprain's easier to recover from. Yep, there it is. There's the other wrist. That is preferable to falling through the ice. Okay, come on. Now, most people are going to want to try and strike straight out that way. Don't do that. Do not. It's not the smart thing to do. There's a bear den there, so just be cautious there. Man, it is windy. Can I even walk in this wind? Am I allowed? Am I allowed to walk? Apparently not. Now where the heck is the thing? Am I tripping? I am tripping. I got lost. It's up here. I know where I'm going. I'm just kind of dumb sometimes. Hello, Bean. I have been visited by a catto. Hello. If I give her pets while she is on her box. And that is good, because as much as I appreciate my Bean, she will bump my mouse around, and then I'll be doing all this number here, and it's She's very cute, but she can be a nuisance at times. So what we're actually doing is we're going up over some of this ice. We're going to take a trail up there and around the edge, and it'll dump us out right there next to that tower. It's kind of roundabout, but it keeps us off the ice. Part of me wants to just start sprinting, but I don't know. Man. I'm really glad I'm inside my house and not actually out in this. I went out yesterday, when it was just snow on the road and not actually ice. Am I gonna have to walk around the side of this thing? Come on. And, it was a pain. And it was cold too, of course, so I was just, it was like 20 degrees. And today, I woke up this morning at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, somewhere thereabouts. And I looked at my phone and I was like, oh my god, it is 16 degrees. 16! It doesn't get that cold in North Carolina very often. It just doesn't. Man, I picked a really bad day to start craving sushi. I bet that place ain't even open. Ooh, that reminds me. I wonder if my job is open today. I haven't heard anything, but sometimes I miss the notifications. Okay, so right now, they are open. Or they're planning on opening still. The current temperature is 34 degrees, so it is above freezing. So hopefully, that means the ice will start melting off the roads. Now, I don't go into work today until 4:30, and by then, it's supposed to be well above 40 degrees. So it should be safe to drive into work. They did alter my schedule for work, though, so I'm a little bit salty. I'm like, oh, they got me working Monday? What the heck? Because I'm accustomed to having Monday and Tuesday off. But what they did was they needed they needed a stronger person on Mondays, so they put me on Mondays, and they gave me Tuesday, Thursday off instead. Or Tuesday, Wednesday. Jesus, no. Tuesday, Wednesday. I have to have 2 days off, and they have to be in a row. That is my requirement. And I prefer to not have the weekends off, because if you're working food service, especially if you're a tipped employee, the weekend is when you make your money. So, like, I'm salty because it's like, oh, but the shift in schedule actually came at a really good time because I've had 2 days off already because of the winter weather. So that's kind of nice. Man. Maybe if I don't walk into the wind, it might go a little faster here. is a cave over there, and sometimes you can find coal in these caves. So if you ever run out and you need some more, just check around. We're almost there. Might just make it before nightfall. I say almost there. That's it over the ridge, but we're gonna have to walk around this way. Trying to stay out of the wind, but it's not going very well. You know, this is the time to start sprinting. Just a little bit. Just to pick up the pace. We're almost there. Alright. That building right there is the actual homestead we're going to be spending the night at. Oh man. Well, I had hoped to be a little bit more productive this episode. That's okay. I know some of you who may have watched my Subnautica series are probably more accustomed to me zooming around and getting stuff done, but the fact of the matter is, Subnautica takes place within a 2 kilometer by 2 kilometer volcanic crater. The Long Dark takes place on a big freaking island next to Canada. Oh, oh yeah, I've never been here. I was like, how did I miss that? Well, I've not been to this location before, so that would be how I missed it. Do we have the heavy hammer? That is the thing I need to know. I don't really care about anything else until I determine if I have a heavy hammer here. Oh, yes! It's right there. Perfect. Alright. We officially have what we need. So next episode, we will go through this place and kind of scout it out. I've sprained 2 wrists. We'll scout it out. We'll kind of figure out what we have at our disposal, what we can leave here, what we need to take with us. Make our arrowheads finally. And, oh, look at that. Amazing. But yeah, we're finally gonna get some stuff done this go round. We're gonna do all sorts of creating. I don't know. I ran out of words. I'm sorry. The words are just not doing the thing for me right now. This is what happens when I try to record an episode when I don't have caffeine. Note to self: never again. But yeah, like I said, we'll next episode we'll make our arrowheads. We'll settle everything up here in the old Spence family homestead, and then we will go from there, probably to Bleak Inlet, since we're already on this side of the lake anyway. Wait a minute, I didn't want to go to Bleak Inlet. I wanted to go to Mountain Town in Hushford Valley, didn't I? Well, I'll weigh my options. See y'all next time.